things started my conversation is, what does our technology say about you, and what do you want it to say about you? And really it comes from a connection of a question that I came up with about 15 years ago, and it's really about connecting this conversation to, what does your hair say about you? This slide's gonna come up, there it is. And what does your hair say about you? It's been a catapult because 5 years into my career, it was really complicated to figure out how to create sort of a brand concept and how to get my clients to come back to me over and over. How do you make someone feel fantastic every single time? Or at least try to, right? So what do you do? How do you have a consultation? How do you create a service that really does connect someone? Well, what happens is you ask that question, what does your hair say about you? And all of a sudden, you start to bridge the communication gap where you can now lead the question to each client or each service by that form. And so what happened was, with this question, there was this answer behind it. And how do you feel after you reflect yourself? Obviously, we have smart, creative, and witty because you come at a certain place and you feel these things, but it doesn't mean that you are those things, but they represent those things. So when you have the before and the after, you then feel differently. So I have a big motto, which is basically, if you look good, then I look good, which is a long-lasting brand in any service or any company, practically. So how I got to this place was I created this conversation that was based off of this simple concept, the 3 to be me, which is 3 adjectives that best describe how you want to reflect yourself, right? So you're reflecting yourself, and you maybe choose things like, well, you can think about anything. Well, you can think about things like this: unique, playful, witty, smart, maybe like me, maybe. But these things aren't exactly the same as what you might think is unique or playful or smart. But what they do is they create this sort of conversation piece where you're able to express yourself. So modern technology is fantastic. I use it every single day. But what it does is it creates this sort of the fundamental truth of having this sort of connection where you actually feel the way that you choose your technology, right? So you're choosing your technology and all of a sudden you're feeling so much more excited, like you can do this. Other times not, but we would like to be in this human sort of connection place. Whereas if you can feel more connected with your technology or making technology, because if you're now creating technology that's based off of these adjectives, maybe our social media would look a little bit more friendly. Maybe it'd be more, connected with the way that we feel with each other. And maybe it wouldn't be something that's an in-between block. Maybe we would connect better through our technology. So, this is a friendly device. It now makes us feel smarter. At least I feel smarter. And sometimes I can make it do unique things. And it's very playful. But it's a human connection that I think is missing a lot. And so the brand quality that you can commit to fusing those two things together, I think that with having those adjectives, you end up creating that bridge, that sort of gap that's maybe missing in technology, or the way that we create software programs, the way that we create our personal brand, and it makes us feel great, right? So with feeling great, the idea is that the 3 to be me concept could be pretty much used for anything. But so what I want you to do right now is I want you to think about the 3 adjective system based off of this concept right now. So what does your technology say about you? Or what do you want your technology to say about you? Start with that. And then think about your adjectives. I know it's thought-provoking. But 3 to be me is just basically choosing some adjectives, and these are some examples in case you forgot your adjectives at home. Here's some extra ones for you. So is your technology saying that? Is it currently connecting with your brand that you have currently, right? So the thing is that you want to avoid trying to be someone else or trying to mimic someone else, because really, we are the only person that has our own personal story, our own brand, and the way to express that is by being yourself. Because everyone else is taken, right? Oscar Wilde, he's awesome. So the idea between 3 me's is be yourself, create your adjectives, then get connected, and let's start sharing what we have. Because technology should feel fantastic. And that's why I'm here today. So choose your 3 adjectives and let me know how you feel.